Hello YouTube. Well, this is it. We're here. Today I'm going to take a crack at Money Game Part 3. This is without a doubt the most nervous I've ever been going into a Ren song. I have had a lot of you tell me that I am not ready for this. But really, I don't know if anyone is ever ready for this. In case you're a newer member to the channel, I lost my 13-year-old daughter to suicide 2.5 years ago, and it was a very traumatic experience for me. It completely ended my world and put me on a totally new path in life. I just crossed the 1,000-day mark. It has been over 1,000 days now since my daughter passed. And what would be her 16th birthday is this week. But I knew going into the Money Game trilogy that it wasn't going to be easy for me. And honestly, today is probably the best I'm going to be for the rest of the week. I got a good 6 hours of sleep last night. I just took a long hot shower. I got a belly full of dumplings. I know that if I don't do it today, I probably just won't do it. So today we're going to do it. And as always, before we start, a quick mental health check. If you're not doing okay mentally, especially if you feel like you might hurt yourself or somebody else, stop this video and go get help. Find a trusted friend, family member, medical provider, or reach out to your region's suicide and crisis help service. The world is a better place with you in it, and I'm so happy you're here. Well, I just sat here sitting in silence for a few minutes, trying to think of other things to say, but honestly, I'm just delaying the inevitable. So it's time to put on my big boy britches and just do it. Before I click the play button today, I want you to know how much I sincerely love you and I appreciate you being here. There are a lot of other reactors on YouTube who do it far better than I do, who you could be watching right now instead. So the fact that you're here and part of the Love Yourself family means the world to me. Here goes Money Game Part 3. Oh, does he have the mask on? God, is there anything Ren can't do? Oh, and he's wearing a suit? Oh, this imagery is 20 out of 10. Good, it's Sam. God, I'm nervous.
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16.
Okay, I know somebody's going to say it if I don't, But yes, I did catch the little money game hooded guy bobblehead on the desk. Or little, I don't know if it's a bobblehead, it's a little figure. I'm pretty sure Ren sells these. I want to say that I've seen like 5 different little figures like this. I don't know if they're U2s or what brand they are, but I see it. This is crazy striking sonically and visually. It's interesting to me that part 3 is a little bit more storytelling than just talking about greed and politics, even though like it took him a little bit to get back to money's the root of all evil, but that's definitely like the underlying message here. Yeah, but the fact that kids are involved in this, I understand the warnings, guys.
Equations at 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
I am just so blown away by the cinematography of this video. The choreography, I mean, logistically, like this had to have been a nightmare for them to plan and implement. The way Sam is perfectly panning and rotating, even doing 360s. This is one that I'm pretty sure there's a behind the scenes video of. I'm so going to go watch that. I am mesmerized by this, guys. It's one of those things where like, I am so aware. I am so present in this moment that I'm watching this for the first time. And this is the only time I'm going to get to watch this for the first time. I feel like I'm 10 years old again and watching Dragon Ball Z for the first time. Like a new universe is just opening up to me.
Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket. 35, he gets a call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
String quartet?
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41, he wasn't walking. 42, not walking quickly. 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold.
Okay, very quickly. It is so amazing to go from that aggressive, choppy, percussive piano to this soft, almost haunting string quartet. Like immediately, my emotion shifted from, I don't even know the word, it's escaping me. I guess anxiety, tension to like sadness. It's melancholic. Like within 10 seconds of them playing, I went from shut in and closed off and guarded to just open and vulnerable. And what a ride.
40, and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41, he wasn't walking. 42, not walking quickly. 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy, community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution? Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface and consume till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
All right, I'll be honest with you guys. I had to turn the camera off for a few minutes and compose myself. I just can't believe how good that was. Like, people in college for cinematography need to study this video. You know, I think my emotional response to it wasn't really because of the imagery. It honestly wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I got choked up because I realized there are a lot of parallels between me and Jimmy. 2.5 years ago, I was on top of the world. My career was going great. I promoted to Master Sergeant in 10 years and got selected to commission. I was going to be an officer if I'd stayed in. I had just gotten back from my 3rd tour overseas. I'd been gone a year. I bought a nice big house out in the country, finished my 2nd college degree, and was back home with my kids rebuilding my life. And I had 2 really good weeks with both of my kids going on vacation, just spending quality time together at home, playing video games and goofing off. And then the worst day of my life happened. And it all changed. It all fell apart. And when my daughter died, the way that I view everything in the world changed. Life, death, time, love, money, everything looks and feels different to me now. And it's not that I was ever like hyper focused on chasing the dollar, and I certainly wasn't a neglectful parent, but I missed a lot of my kids growing up because I was working. And that is time that I'll never get back. I'm getting worked up again. I know I feel this way so strongly because my daughter should still be here. I should have had more time with her. She should be turning 16 in a few days. And instead I'm sitting here with a ring light in my face, crying about it in an empty room. But it's so goddamn unfair. And I carry so much regret, guys, I really do. Emotion aside, this is one of the greatest pieces of art I've ever had the privilege of consuming in my 38 years on this planet. I don't have a favorite Ren song, and I can't choose a favorite Ren song because I haven't heard nearly enough Ren songs yet. But I will tell you that this is the best music video I've seen in his work, and I don't know if anything is going to be able to top this. And of course, like, Ren's performance was amazing, but everybody else involved deserves their flowers too. This was definitely a unified effort, and one of the recommended videos I'm looking at right now is Money Game Part 3 Behind the Scenes, so I think I might go check that out. And again, Sam, brother, holy shit. This is just a masterclass in how to film and direct a music video. As always, I would love for you guys to drop a comment and tell me what this video means to you and how you reacted to it. Let's talk about this. I need to go lie down or something. I don't know. That's it for today. I'll see you guys on the next one. And in the meantime, as always, please take care and remember to love yourself.